boxer and author of the brand new book, Fat Burning Machine, Mike Berland, is here. He lost nearly 70 pounds. 70 pounds. And he's kept it off for 4 years. So how did being a pollster help you do this?
You know, I was working for the coolest corporations like Facebook. I was electing mayors like Bloomberg here in New York. I was electing senators like Senator Clinton and maybe President Clinton someday, and her husband, Bill Clinton. And yet, I couldn't solve the biggest problem that I was facing, which was my own weight gain. I was gaining 1 to 2 pounds every year, and I couldn't stop. I got to a point where the doctors were going to put me on cholesterol medicine, and I said, this is too much. I've got to solve it. And so I did what I do as a pollster. I did research and analytics. I spoke to doctors. I spoke to trainers. I spoke to nutritionists, and each of them gave me a little piece of the puzzle, and I put it together, and I solved it.
How do you get yourself into this fat-burning mode?
Well, here's what I learned. There are some foods that cause your body to actually store fat, and there are some foods that actually help you burn fat. I found out how to flip that switch. So how do you flip that switch? You do it through the right foods.
Come on over here. Mike is gonna, for the first time, we're gonna have a pollster help me do a demonstration on the show. And you're gonna show us how we go from being the usual fat-burning machine we're supposed to be when we're young into this fat-storing machine that afflicts us as we get older. So we built a little body here, Mike, okay?
Love it.
Think about the political analogy of this. I don't know how, but you have to have a stomach for it. Got a stomach here. You have the bloodstream. And then there are things that happen to the food you put in your body that determine whether you're going to flip that switch or not to become fat burning. So go ahead and take the food. Go ahead and put some healthy food in there.
Put some healthy
good food.
Okay, let's put the good food in.
Right? And I have the digestive enzymes, right? So good food and digestive enzymes, and they combine to digest your food. And here's the thing. If you have truly good food, you will flip the switch and convert all these calories into your muscles where the sugar can be used. This is the gold standard, right?
Right.
I mean, those muscles get so darn large, you don't know what to do with them. That's what you want. Unfortunately, the bad foods also get into our lives. And when you put bad food in there, those same digestive enzymes that are trying to help you out digest that food, and you flip the switch in the wrong direction, and you become a fat-storing machine. Ugh. So how do we flip that switch, everybody? How do we make you unstuck like Mike was able to accomplish in his own life to become a fat-burning machine? You've got some tips for us.
Yes.
First tip, there are some fat-burning foods, foods that you actually want, and also these foods are actually fats oftentimes. So what are the foods that you like to use?
This is a wonderful table. These are the things I like. These are actually the good fat. This is where my sustainable energy comes from that's going to get me through the day. Here I have my proteins, which I absolutely love. And what I do with the proteins is that's what really gives me the health for my muscles.
So every one of these foods, including the leafy green vegetables and the strawberries, they're all part of the day off diet, which is not just a coincidence. It makes sense because these actually too take away the inflammation. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss out on new videos to live the good life.